Greetings. Before we start the anime recap, I just want to clarify that the anime studio stated that every characters in this anime are over 18 and they are adult. So, YouTube staff, don't just assume everything just because your mind is messed up. Greetings. This is part 2 of my recap. I will link part 1 in the comment section below.
そこから時は巻き戻り、エロゲーに対する熱意だけは誰にも負けないと自負する俺、望月智也がかろうじて就職できたエロゲー会社フラワーはなんと倒産寸前だった。俺頑張ります。
It is Momoka's route now, and he is going to guide her on her work. However, she is ignoring him like how women ignore me in real life. Anyways, he felt that her script is weird. It looks like she doesn't like man that much. So, he went to ask Nene for her opinion. When everyone has left, he wants to go home too. Suddenly, he realized that she is right in front of him.
どうしました？
昼間、会議室で私のことを話していましたよね。しかも私の書いた小説まで読んでいたみたいで。なぜでしょう？
She knew that he is discussing about her just now. He told her that her work is not appealing enough, and it is not suitable to be called a cultural game. She became angry after that, and asked him to mind his own business. Just as expected, she confessed that she hates 3D men, and she doesn't view them as her equal, but below her. He tries to make a rebuttal, but she pushed him down.
少なくとも俺はそんなすみません。まだ新人で素人同然なのに言い過ぎました。だからその命までは。
何を言っているんですか？今言ったじゃないですか。
Then, she told him that she is going to prove that she is correct by changing into a maid outfit and perform housekeeping on his Excalibur. She told him that it is very easy to make him use Protein Blast. Just as she predicted, her cleaning power is over 9,000, and he paid for her hard work with a lot of protein shake, since protein is the international currency. After that, she is pretty smug and told him that she has proved him wrong, so he should just shut up and never give her his opinion again.
これに懲りたら、私に偉そうなこと言わないでくださいね。では、お先に失礼します。
疲れた。でも、エロの経験がシナリオに生かされるなら、彼女にはこういう教え方がいいのかもしれない。
On the next day, he went to meet her again. As expected, she is cheeky as usual, but he told her that she hasn't won yet since she is not able to handle the legendary Excalibur. Therefore, she accepts his challenge, and she is willing to do whatever he said.
勝負はこれからです。あなたが負けを認めて私にひざまずくのもこれからです。
She starts to play Bird Box Simulator while getting her woman-made dungeon explored by him. After a while, he used Protein Blast as usual. According to her, he has lost the battle. Ever since that day, he keeps challenging her over and over again, and he keeps using Protein Blast on her. At this point, is he even losing?
ありがとうございます。野村智也さんでしたっけ？
望月です。本当におめでとう。
すみません。私男の人の名前はよく覚えられなくて。望月智之進さん。
One day, he is very angry at her for not remembering his name, so he is going to prank her. However, he is not going to prank her for the meme, but for work actually.
目であって日頃の鬱憤ばらしではない。本当はこんなことなどしたくないんだ。見てろよ。
Anyways, he disguised himself as someone and entered the office. Since she is working overtime, she is all alone there. He suddenly teleported behind her and start the protein time. She did not see that coming, but she will be coming later. He starts to explore her dungeon without any permit. What a surprise. She doesn't push him away or resist him, although women are supposedly to be strong in 2024. Anyways, he gave her a lot of limited edition Protein Man's protein in the end, and she starts to cry. He quickly took off his mask and revealed his identity to her.
ごめん、どうせすぐバレると思ったから、ここまで怯えさせるつもりなんてなかったんだ。
あなたって人は、この大バカ!
After that, she got very angry and punched him into the air. Ever since that day, she has been acting weird. Kisara noticed her behavior, so she knew that he is the one who caused that. Then, she asked him to solve this issue quickly, or they are not going to finish their work in time.
あんたじゃないの？モモが元気ないのってさ。
それはどういうことですか？
とぼけるんじゃないの？鈍感そうなあんただって気がついているでしょ？モモがここ何日か元気がないこと。
はい？
長い付き合いの私たちにも何も話さないしさ。特にあんたと接している時がおかしいのよね。
After work, he apologized to her for pranking her that day. He told her that he is willing to do anything to atone for his mistake. After listening to that, she wants him to become her boyfriend.
じゃあ私と付き合ってください。
はぁ
That caught him off guard, and he doesn't know what to say. So she got angry and took out a hammer from her inventory. At that moment, he has no choice but to accept her request and confession.
なんでって、とにかくハンマーを置いて。俺、桃香さんのことを好きみたいだから。
After that, they did some protein time as usual, and he gave her the finest protein pie in the world. One day, he has to supervise a voice actress in Momoka's place since she is very busy. After the recording session is over, she wants him to give her some training as well.
いい経験ができたことといい、相沢さんの演技といい、今日はすごく良かったんで。
ありがとうございます。それもあなたの情熱的な指導があったからです。もしよかったらですけど、今日これからとかどうでしょう。
At the office, Momoka knew that something is off, so she questions him about it. He told her that everything is just a misunderstanding. She doesn't buy his bullshit, so she is going to punish him by making him use protein blast in a public bathroom. Well, that is some hardcore shit right there. Anyways, they managed to complete their project in time. By the way, I have no idea what is happening, but it looks like everything happened in the same timeline. So, he is going to play Fortnite Battle Royale with Kisara and Momoka. As expected, both of them are fighting over him. I guess they didn't know that he is the Protein Man, and the Protein Man belongs to everyone, including you guys. Moving on, they want him to make a choice, but he couldn't make a decision since it is a very hard one, just like his Excalibur. As a result, both of them are going to have a protein farming battle. Whoever managed to make him use Protein Blast will win the battle. Well, Kisara won the first round, but Momoka refused to accept it. So, she is going to take the lead for the second round. In the meantime, Yuri is watching them in 4K through the door gap. She is doing a solo let's play to feel involved in their gameplay. Anyways, they battled the shit out of each other, and he is still standing strong, so is his Excalibur. Although the battle has ended, he apologized to them and told them that he is still unable to choose one of them. I mean, he could just play Fortnite Battle Royale with them. As expected, both Kisara and Momoka agreed to have him to themselves first until they complete the game. So, they have come to terms with each other. When Yuri is watching them, someone suddenly appeared behind her. It is Nene, and she asked them to continue their work.
よーし、マスターアップまでみんなで頑張るぞ。
マスターアップまであと4週間。それまでに俺、どっちか決められるんだろうか。
Meanwhile, he has no idea if he can make a decision before the final completion date. By the way, due to YouTube's sensitive policy, I am not going to show Nene's scene that much, although she is already 32 years old. Don't ask me how is that possible. One day, he is drinking with Nene together, and it looks like she hates her look.
ちょうど入れ替わりで。
それは好都合です。はい、どうぞこれ。望月くん、すぐ飲みましょう。やっぱり私、営業向いてないみたいです。
あちゃー、辛み酒。
私ってこんな見た目じゃないですか。だからスーツなんてなかなか着こなせなくて。
Although she is an adult, the staff kept treating her like a kid, and they are laughing at her outfit. So, she assumed that she is not suitable for corporate job. Then, she wants to know how to make herself look more mature.
確かに、それは困りますよね。
例えばレイナちゃんなんてそういったことはかなり得意みたいで、私はどうすれば大人の女になれるんですか？教えてください、望月くん。
エロゲー的に考えるなら次の体験版を配布するときに。
Anyways, they are selling the trial version of their game at an anime convention to promote their game. When Nene is promoting the game, he wants her to use Holy Relic, so she will gain mental resistance to that. However, she reached the peak in the end, so she is going to take a rest. Isara will take over her place and sell their games.
こちらのサントラが1枚と、こちらの T シャツが2枚ですね。ありがとうございます。
猫だ。猫かぶってる。超猫ってる。
しばらく私一人でも大丈夫だから、あんたはいろいろ回って見てきたら？
During that, he went under the booth, and he is trying to spawn some holy water from her. I guess he is too thirsty and needs some water to rejuvenate himself. She asked him to stop, but there is not much she can do. In the end, she reached the peak as well. After that, she got very angry and slapped the anicity out of him.
キサラさん、ありました。100円玉です。
うるせえ
When he went to the washroom, he found out that Yuri is there. She wants him to help her out for research purposes. It looks like she is role-playing as a toilet on a toilet. Now, that is some next-level toiletception right there. Anyways, he gave her a lot of protein shake as usual. By the way, what she did next was disgusting, so I'm not going to say anything here. After that, Moka caught him, and she wants to go on a date with him. Then, she told him that she is going to equip the holy relic, and she wants him to do the same too. Both of them are using the holy relic all the time, and they are trying their best not to reach the peak. When they are at a park, they starts their protein time there because they want to be one with the nature. Since they are protected by the plot armor, no one walked past them, and they are having their protein time in peace. By the way, the next episode, which is episode 6, is a hot spring episode. The scenario is the same as usual, and I'm not going to repeat that.
やっと出口まで。
ごめんファー。
お化けなんて死んじゃいなさい。
On a second thought, there is one important thing that you should know. When Tomoya passed out from getting punched by Moka, she wants to wake him up. However, he is not waking up at all, but his Excalibur is wide awake. Desperate time calls for desperate measure, so she is going to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way as a way to wake him up. Due to a miracle, he actually wakes up. So, if your homie ever get into that situation, you guys can do that too. Just remember to say no homo and wear socks.
みんなすっかりやる気になってくれましたね。思い切って旅行に来た甲斐がありました。ね、望月くん。
いやー、よかった。本当によかったですね。
ともや、あんた私たちの写真撮ってよ。
はい。じゃあ撮りますよ。はい、チーズ。
Well, that is the end of my recap for this legendary cultural anime. This anime has 6 episodes, and this recap covers all of them. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone or with your families for some top 10 families moments.